Computer definition. Definition of the computer. A computer is defined as one of the electronic devices that exist in different types and sizes, which can store and process data or even retrieve it, combining what is known as software and equipment. English, software. Hardware is a component of a computer. 1. The computer performs calculations, processes, and performs various applications through a set of commands given to it by such software or equipment. 2. The word computer belongs in its origin to the word calculation, and this resulted from the first definition of the computer, which defined the device as a high-speed computing machine. The work of the old computer was limited to solving calculations very quickly in addition to its ability to deal with complex calculations before the computer tasks evolved to include other types of today. 3. Computer working mechanism. The principle of computer work is to convert the data and information that is entered into the device into a binary numbers system, in English, binary numbers, which depends on the numbers 0 and 1 so that the number is stored whether it is 0 or 1 in a storage capacity on the hard drive of the device known as a bit. English, bit. The bit can only contain the number 0 or the number 1, and the data received to the computer, whether letters, numbers, or whole words, are stored in several bits, where each digit of them is encoded to one of the multiples of the number 2 and 4. When, for example, the letter A is entered into a computer, it translates into a set of binary numbers, and then the electrical circuits in the computer convert these binary numbers into electrical pulses. The binary number series 1000001 indicates that the information entered is the letter A, and the conversion of data and information into binary patterns of numbers, 0 or 1, in a computer makes it easier to store and transfer this data easily. 4. Computer components. Software components. Know software as one of the main components of the computer, which consists of a set of commands or information written in a particular language, to bounce the machine what to do, and software depending on the task that is concerned into 3 types, as follows. 5. Software. Application software, English, application software. This type of software means dealing directly with the user of the computer. It performs certain programs or tasks of interest and importance for the user, and there are many examples of this type of software in the computer, such as word processor software, web browsers, games, image editing software, calculator. System software, English, system software, a set of software that is designed to form a base for other software. System programs are designed to provide services to these programs, and the system software is not concerned with the direct user of the device, and one of the best examples of this type of software is the operating system on which the device works. Such physical components are those physical devices and equipment that make up the computer. 6. Some of these devices and equipment come from 7. Motherboard. The main board of the computer and the motherboard contains many components on it, such as the CPU, memory, and other components. CPU, or what is known as the processor, this unit works to execute commands on the computer. RAM, a memory that temporarily stores the data that is used, and its components disappear when the device is turned off. Hard drive, it is the main place to save user data and information. Power supply, it is a device located inside the computer, which converts the electricity supplied by the device through the socket into suitable power for the device. Other parts of the computer. The computer contains many other parts such as the screen, keyboard, mouse, speakers, optical drive, and video card. Types of computers are not limited to the types of computers in the familiar form of a personal computer or laptop. Many different types of computer devices come in different sizes as well. The calculator, the barcode reading device, English, barcode, available in grocers, and the ATM are different types of computers, and some types of computer devices are mentioned. 9. Desktop computer, which are computers designed to be suitable for placement on a user's desktop, whether at work, at home, or even at school. the computer box or so-called case along with the screen, keyboard, and mouse are essential parts of this type of computer. Laptop, in English, laptop computer, a computer can be operated through the battery, so the transfer of this type of device is easier than a desktop, since laptop's easy to navigate, it can use it anywhere. Device tablet, English, tablet computer, this type does not need the mouse and keyboard, it a computer that works through the touch screen, which is used for writing and pointing and between software, and is iPad an example of this type. Server hardware, English, servers. A server is defined as one of the types of computers that connect other devices associated with the same network with information and share with them, and the server device can work on a global scale as server hardware that works over the internet and can be used via an internal network to store and share files. Other types of computers, many electronic devices can be classified as computers, examples include smartphones and smart TVs. Computer operating system defines the operating system, in English, operating system, in a computer as a program that allows computer users to run other programs and applications available on the device, through the management of many resources on the computer, such as input and output devices, volumes and network devices, etc. Computer operating systems have evolved at the moment, as they were at the beginning of their design to run only one 10 kernel, it is the core part of the operating system, it controls most of the processes that take place through the device, such as reading and writing data in memory, and the kernel determines the mechanism of receiving and sending data through many devices available in the computer such as the monitor, keyboard, and mouse. User interface, English, user interface. This part is concerned with the means that help the user interact with the computer, through many tools such as the desktop or the painted icons. Application Programming Interfaces, APIs, which is intended for people who develop and create applications. Basic computer concepts. The concepts of data, English, data, and information, English, information, for many people, where some see two terms synonymous with the same meaning, but the fact of the matter is not so. The data represent the set of numbers, letters, or words that do not understand themselves and do not constitute a clear and deep meaning of the human being when used individually, while the information refers to the data set arranged and coordinated where its meaning can be understood, read, or even used in a useful way, and the computer converts the data into clear information by processing it through many formulas, programs, or applications that are designed to do this. 11 From the two previous terms, the concept of knowledge, in English, knowledge, is based on the principle of understanding the information resulting from the processing and use of data and employ them in solving various problems. 12 The invention of the computer. The fact of the matter is that there is no real inventor can be attributed the credit of the invention of the computer in its current form to him. The device that exists today is the fruit of many stages of development that went through modern history. In 1822 Charles Babbage, English, Charles Babbage, invented the first device capable of calculating several numbers and showing the results of these calculations on paper. Then in 1837 developed what is considered the first general-purpose computer, which contained a special unit of calculation and logic and built-in memory. This device was the first mechanical computer, but Charles did not finish the construction of this device due to Konrad Zuse, which is the first programmable computer in history. 13 At the end of 1943, Tommy Flowers was able to create the first programmable electric computer, and between 1937 and 1942 a computer called the A. Tanisoff Berry computer was developed by John Vincent A. Tanisoff and Cliff Berry, and they were granted a patent for the first digital computer. Yet many believe that the ENIAC device, which was completed in the year 1946 by Presper Eckert and John Mauchly, the world's first digital computer, followed by the emergence of new inventions, the UNIVAC 1101, which was introduced in 1950, is the first computer capable of running a program stored within the device's built-in memory. 13. The decade of the 50s of the last century saw many developments on computers. Some of the devices available for sale in the markets were developed, and computers with RAM were developed, and in the subsequent decade computers became sold in large numbers in the world markets. So scientific developments in the field of computers went something. The first microcomputer when IBM introduced the first laptop, known as the IBM 5100, and other achievements that contributed to the development and widespread use of the computer.